Welcome back. All right, good to see you back. Glad you joined. Okay, for this week, we are going to continue working on our float dribbles, but we're going to just continue to add on to it. All right, so remember how I said the float dribble is all about setting our defender up. Now we're going to try and work off of, we set them up now. Now what do we do with this pretty move? Okay, so we want to use it either to attack to the rim, okay, or we're setting ourselves up for a shot, okay, but now we got to use it, all right? So I'll be introducing you today to, not only will continue with the cross step that we were doing, okay, going into our cross between the legs, okay, to cross behind the back, all right, but it's always about getting out of the move once we've set them up, okay? Cross to here. Now we're going this way. And then later on at the end, we're going to worry about now, instead of the cross step, we'll float into it and we're going to go same foot. Okay. So we got a few different options come out of the float. All right. But that's kind of what we're going towards today. So we're going to continue floating. Okay. But now we are moving out of the float. That's going to be our focus. Okay, so as always, we're going to warm up first, but I want us to keep the ball. Okay, we're going to work almost more with our shooting in our form and just getting muscle memory into it. So if you go and hold your ball as if you are about to have a shot, okay, I want you to keep it in that position essentially. Okay, so we're going to keep it here, and then we are just going to start to do our functional movements, but we're going to get used to having the ball here. So it's here, and we're just going to squat. Okay. Anytime you want to come up into your shooting motion, okay? So we are still warming up functionally, but now we're just getting used to having the ball in a position where it's always a threat, okay? Now, we're going to try and do our skaters now, here, landing, keeping the ball over your hip and in your shooting pocket, okay? Because that way, when you do a step back, you're here to shoot, okay? But you're always ready and you're challenging your balance, okay? So instead of side to side, now let's go front and back like a step back. Okay, so our right foot will go forward, land with the left, good, okay? Now let's put that foot down and get ready, okay? Step back, here, as if you're going to have a shot, good. Again. Getting those feet under you. Footwork, key. Good, okay? Now let's go to the other side, okay? So when you go to the other side, you're still, ball is over your strong side. For me, I'm right-handed. So right hand, right hip, okay? But I go step back with my left, and I come back, okay? So same thing. Okay, make sure you know where that ball is as we get our feet working. Good. 2, 1. Good. Okay. Next one we are going to do is we are going to go forward and backwards, okay? So we're sticking with our balance, okay? And warming up our footwork because you know floating is all footwork. Okay, so ball, same position, shooting position. Instead, we're going to stand on our right foot, forward, back, here. Okay, so we go forward for distance, back, put down that foot. Okay, good. Don't be scared to really go for distance, but you see where your ball is. It's not going out here and here. Okay. It's always ready. Good. Good. Last one. Okay, we gotta go to the other side, so we keep that ball still there. Okay. So change your foot. Now, one foot is going to be stronger than the other. Okay. So don't be scared if it feels different. Okay. Good. Okay. So now, doing this footwork in in these warm-ups, okay, not only good for balance, all right, if you had a hoop, okay, you would be doing this into your shot, all right? So it's a little series, okay? Kevin Durant goes through it, all right? And I've incorporated it through great footwork. In a game, you'll be off balance, okay? Being off balance is not a bad shot, okay? It depends on the situation, but you're just getting your feet, okay, used to any which way, all right? So now we are going to go then spinning, okay? So we're going to be here still showing with our ball, okay? We are going to go all the way half around. So if I go from the side, I'm going to the right here, okay? Notice how it's not, okay? You want that ball here, land with your feet, okay, for a shot. Okay, so we're working on balance. We're going to go to the right. We're only going to go a few times. Good. 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 Last one. Good. Now we're going to go to the other side. Now make sure when you're spinning around, okay, you're not falling forward, okay? So you really have to engage your core, all right, and locate your target. Imagine the hoop right in front of you, okay, and go from there. So shooting, okay, we spin the other way. Good. Last one. Good. All right. One last one. We're going to have a left foot pivot. Okay, so our left foot's going to be nailed into the ground. Okay, we are simply going to spin, spin. Okay, notice how the spin, okay, when I come back, my feet are square, or however which you like your base when you shoot. Some people, foot slightly ahead of the other, some people square on, okay, but the key is it's not here, it's not out here, okay? So you want to challenge yourself with the spin, but it's about, I was a little off balance there. It's all about, okay, off balance again. Okay, getting your footwork and your base. Okay, so we're going to try a few. We're going to go 5 one way, and then we're going to switch, and then we have our right foot pivot 5 the other. All right, here we go. Good. Really spin. Challenge your balance. The more you challenge it, the better your footwork. Good. Last one. Good. Okay, now to the right-hand side. At any point, if I said shot, you should be able to go up into your shot smoothly. Okay? So, shooting position. Oh, footwork. Good. Okay, so that's kind of our little footwork series. Like I said, I do this shooting the ball, but there's no harm in doing the footwork here. Okay, so side to side, okay, front and back. Then we combine the two with our step back, going at an angle, front and back, side to side. We got our drums, and then we have our spins, okay? Great to control your momentum for a shot. Even better for your footwork, okay? So a little different type of warm-up today, a bit more basketball-focused one, okay? But hopefully we kind of are a little bit warmer, not only with our heart rate and sweating a little, okay? But we are also ready with our footwork and our floating. So last week we did our long and slow dribbles, okay? We're gonna go through that quick fast right now, just to get our touch on the ball before we start floating, okay? So let's go for long and slow, okay? Remember, try to have a little bit of space, okay? And imagine your defender. So you want to practice staying in this position. Your shoulders over, okay? And you're attacking, okay? So letting the ball hang, all right? And you're low, okay? Long and slow, okay? Through the legs, behind the back, okay? Then retreat, okay? Good. Nice and long. Good, touching the ball every step, okay? It doesn't matter the combination. It's going to be random. Just let the ball flow and react with it. Mess up, good. Circle dribble, long, slow, just letting the ball hang. Let's go for one more. Good, good. All right. Now, so we did our long and slow. Now we got our quick little ones, okay? So we're here, almost going within shoulder height down, or shoulder width down. Okay, you're here. Okay, no particular pattern, okay? Play around with it, mess up. Good, head up though. Okay, you gotta have your head up. Good. Good. Faster you go. Just let the ball go. Okay, gets fun. Okay, we'll go for one more before we combine the two. Now it's also cool that if you lose the ball, okay, so say I messed up and it's way out here, okay, then it just tells me I could go to the behind back. Okay, if you mess up, it's really setting you up for another dribble in a sense. Okay, so now we're going to combine the two, long and slow for one or two, and then quick and fast for 2 or 3 more. Okay, so make sure you get them to sleep, and then change of pace. Excellent, well done. You don't need much. Good. Good, nice and slow. So as we attack, okay, we want to make sure we're walking with the crossover. Not so much we're here, we pause, and then we take a step back in robotic, okay? We're here, you're just walking. Walk, here, here. Good, better, better. Yes, there you go, excellent. Well done, a few more. Oh. Good, remember messing up's good. Last one. Good, well done, well done. Okay, so if you need to grab water at this point, grab water. And then we'll go a little review of our circle dribbles, and then we're going to add to them, okay? Nice and sweaty here. Okay, so keys with our footwork and our float, okay? Remember, we got to have 2 feet up off the ground, okay? So it's always important we have 2 feet up off the ground. We move with the ball, okay? And we go inside, outside, okay? So it's really 3 steps. If we're going to the right, okay, it's going to be a small step with the right to set it up, and then we go left, right, okay? So if we circle dribble out, we know our circle dribble, small step, 1, 2, okay? Again, small step, 1, 2. Okay, if we go to the left, small, 1, 2. And it may look silly how I'm exaggerating it with my feet getting up off the ground, okay, but it just helps you understand that much more. That's how you sell the move. That's how you're floating into something. No one's going to fall for something that's this, and your feet are heavy like they're in quicksand, okay? You want to be floating so that you're unpredictable where you're going. You're either floating, you're attacking, you're floating to a shot, okay? That's the key. So we're going to work on just going through our circle and our front crossovers for our floats again, okay? Let the ball move freely, but just circle and a normal crossover. Then we'll get to between legs and behind the back after. Okay, so let's just play around for a bit. Okay, with it. Okay, 2 feet. Okay, try to glide, rock. Okay, you see how I just let it hang? Okay, even if you stop dribbling and you just do this, that's what you kind of want to do. So if you're here, yeah, a bit more fluid. Okay, circle out here. Good. So then add the dribble and just keep rocking. As much as it's in our feet, it's in our shoulders. Okay, move with the ball. All right. Okay, try and glide a bit more. Jump. Have a little bounce. Okay, so instead of shuffling, okay, which most of us are doing here, okay, I want us to jump over the puddle, okay? Remember, here, inside, outside, here, inside, outside. You gotta come off the ground, okay? So, circle dribble, okay? Just rock back and forth, okay? So you may be going all one way, that's fine, okay? Circle, cross. Remember, you move with the ball, okay? The less that you know or keep routine or structured, okay, the better instinctual. So try not to go more than 2 dribbles the same way. Change it up. Good. Better. Good. Remember your footwork. Okay. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. Good. Okay, so as much as it's challenging our footwork, okay, it's challenging our brain. All right, it's good. Good. All right, well done. The more unpredictable, like I said, you don't know where the ball's going. Just allow the ball to dictate you. If it wants to go here, it wants to go here. You know floating is moving with the ball, okay? So now we're going to do through the legs and behind the back, okay? Let's just break it down. Let's just go through the legs by itself, quick, fast. Then we'll go behind the back, quick, fast. And then we'll combine all 4 of them, all right? So just between the legs, okay? We put it through our legs. 1, 2, okay? Break it down just like that. Step, just like in the circle dribble. This was our small step. So circle dribble, 1, 2. Between the legs, 1, 2. Okay, so your between legs is on that small step, 1, 2. So if you have to break it down like that, break it down like that for a few. Catch the ball. Okay, maybe go the other way then. All right. Good. 1, 2. Good. Small step, 1, 2. Okay. Small, 1, 2. Okay. Small, 1, 2. Okay, let's try and get a bit more air underneath us, okay? Not so much long as it just has to be, up, okay? So, now you'll try, okay? Go to the side, okay? Here, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and that's just being comfortable with letting the ball hang, okay? It's very important if we're not letting it hang and it's coming so fast and we can't get our feet under us, okay? Hang. Land in the air. Okay? Let's try through the legs, continuous, okay? So really get those feet up off the ground, it'll help. Okay, the more you get it up off the ground, the more you're giving yourself time to then land and go right into the next one. Go here. Remember, inside, outside. Back up, I'm getting too close to the camera. Inside, outside. I'm going to try my best to slow it down here at full speed. So here, inside, outside, inside, outside. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Okay. There you go. Okay, Get up a bit more, hang a bit more. It's almost like freeze frame. All right, 2 more. 1, 2. Excellent. Okay. Now we're going to do behind the back. Okay. Same thing. Move with the ball. Okay. So you're here. 1, 2. Okay. If you break it down, 1, 2. You have the ball. 1, 2. Send it. Go get it. Okay. And then eventually we go continuous. Okay. But if you need to stop like this, that's fine. We're getting the footwork. We're getting the rhythm. Then try 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2. All right. If you got 2 down, you try 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, hey. Okay. And then eventually 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Good. Really hang. So try and slow that ball down and just get comfortable with slowing. Good, 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 good. All right, let's now combine all 4 into a little playtime, okay? You're just going to be floating between all 4. And we're going to stay here for about 90 seconds, okay? So not long, okay? You're going to just be floating here, 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 maybe a circle, here, okay? Just play around with it, okay? Remember, inside, outside, 2 feet up off the ground, all right? Inside, outside, remember, get those feet, exaggerate them, okay? Really up and off of it. If you're finding that the ball's going too fast for you, okay, and you're here, okay, that's just an indicator that we need to have that ball hang a bit more, and then take it from here, and then throw it somewhere else. Here, oh, react, okay? So it's all about reacting, letting it just hang, okay? Okay, we got about 30 seconds left, okay? As many floats as we can do in 30 seconds. Messing up's good. Excellent. Okay, let's go grab water. And then we're going to go into our cross steps. Okay? Okay, so like I said, the float is setting ourselves up. Setting ourselves up to attack, all right? Or setting ourselves up to get into a shot. So we got the pretty setup. Now let's utilize it, okay? So we worked on always crossing and here. Cross, cross, okay? So we worked on through the legs, here. Okay, so let's review that just quick, fast. You're going to take a dribble, cross, cross, okay? It's very important, I think from the side would be better. When you're here, you see how I'm setting up and leaning over, all right? It's here, okay? Nice and low, okay? Shoulders over our toes, okay? But think, if somebody's running beside me, and I want to just stop, okay? They fly by. Think you're running full speed, here. Okay, so you take a dribble, through legs. The more you exaggerate from here, okay, the easier it is to toss that ball in between your legs. Okay, if I show it from the side, I'm here. It's a bigger, I don't know if you saw it, but look how much room I have. Balance is off today. Look how much room I have here versus this, okay? So you could really toss it anywhere, and then it's you then going to go chase it, right? Okay? So this is why it's very important you imagine yourself in a game, your opponent's coming beside you, you're here, now you get to go this way, okay? So toss the ball. I encourage you, when you're here, toss it so much that it's leading you to your next direction, okay? So we're gonna work on this through the legs, okay? Let's go. Good. Stop. Really stop on that pause button. Here. Stop. 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 And remember, keep your head up. Good. Good. Okay. Now add a little, something like here. Yes. There we go. Now you're selling it, right? Just adds a little more. Good. Now, if I had a defender, okay, it would really help in this situation to show you, okay, how when somebody's running beside you so fast, they're going that way, you're going that way. That's why we want that cross step, okay? So right now, you should feel a lot of pressure on the balls of your feet, like I do right now, because you're stopping on the balls of your feet, okay? We're going to do the exact same thing with behind the back, okay? So you're here, and you see how the ball, I threw it to where I'm going next, okay? So the exact same thing, here, and throw it. Throw it, let it lead you. You don't dictate it, let the ball do the work, okay? So here, so you're still picking up your feet. I can't get too close there, okay? So you're still here. Now by you picking up your foot, okay, it eliminates you hitting that heel, okay? So you're here and you throw it, okay? So let's try. Good. Feet over, toss it to where you should be going. Here, cross. Okay, so try not to make yourself small like this, okay? You want to be here to here. Big steps. You want to cover distance, essentially. You're here. Remember, you're always doing that cross step, okay? Good. The other way. Good. Good. Okay, head up, shoulders over. So instead of small here, I want you to really go and chase it. Okay, that's what it should be like. Here, go chase it. Okay? Here, go chase it. Yes, yes, well done. Okay, we're going to go for 2 more good passes. Okay, so 1 and 2. All right? So, those are our cross steps, okay? So now I want us to combine the float with them. And what I mean by that is you're gonna pick a float, okay? It could either be your circle, okay? It could either be your through the legs, okay? Or it could be your behind the back, but you're gonna pick one float, and then you're gonna stop and change directions. So I'll show you what it looks like, okay? So I'm going to do a circle, just like that, okay? Maybe this way now I'm going through the legs and doing it. So now we're moving out of the float dribble. We're combining the two, okay? So you set up your defender. Oh, I want to attack. He cut me off, she cut me off. Let's counter out of it, okay? So you choose. pick a float and pick a cross step. Okay, so maybe next time, behind the back float, behind back there. Okay, go both ways, here, and done. Okay, so now we're just combining the two. Okay, get playing. All right, choose whichever ones. Good. So it's all about a nice change direction. It's very similar to our long and slow dribbles and our quick and fast. Our long and slow in this instance is our float. And then our short and quick is that burst of speed there, okay? If you're really into it, you can now do 2 floats. Toss that ball here. Or you could then do 1, 2, 3, and done. Okay, so you choose 1, 2, 3 floats, play with it, but explode right out of it. All right, here we go. Good. Good. Remember, no 2 moves are the same. Good. Yes. Yes. Excellent. And the beauty about it is that the ball is just floating. You're just reacting. Don't forget your footwork. Inside, outside, and really stomping hard. Okay? Good. Okay, nice. You want to get up rather than long. Okay? So you're floating. Explode. Okay, 2 distinct paces, 2 distinct changes of direction. Okay? Good. Remember, have fun with it, mess up. Okay, remember, cover distance. You want distance when you cover. So floating, you're up, okay? And then go toss the ball, mess it up, toss the ball, throw it away, okay? Here we go. Good. Remember, I'd rather you toss it and really, when you're here, toss it and lose it, okay? Lose it. Run away from it, okay? You should be going out of control at this point, all right? Okay, so remember, we got our pretty float dribble setting up our defender, okay? And then when you want to bust out of it, 2 different changes of direction, right? 2 different speeds. Good. So set your defender up, take your time here, okay? Good. Good. Head up, don't be small, stay big, okay? Good. Good. Remember, you shouldn't go 2 moves in a row. Okay, a few more. But remember your footwork. It goes inside, outside, remember your little dance, to then exploding and freezing, okay? So your little dance, and when you want to be ready to beat your defender, explode out of it. Good. Okay? 2 more. Let's do 2 more combos. Okay, 1 more good one. Remember, float. 2 distinct. Slow it down. Okay, do 1 more. Bad footwork on that one. Good. Okay, grab water. We're going to have a TV timeout, 30 seconds. Okay, grab water, grab your breath, because you should be out of breath. Okay, ball handling, changing directions with good speed and intensity should get you out of breath. Okay, So remember, and as you're getting water, you're floating, okay? It's really a setup move. You're evaluating your defender. What are they doing? Okay? Are their feet on the ground? Okay? Can you go up for a shot? Or are you faster than them where you could then explode out of it? But your float dribble is really allowing yourself to read your defender, okay? So you slow it down, and that's just getting comfortable with letting the ball hang, okay? So we slow it down, and then we explode out of it, all right? So we did the cross step. Now, so here, ball is in your right hand, and you stopped on your left, okay? So opposite foot from the ball. Now we're going to do the same stop. Ball and foot have to hit at the same time, okay? So we are going to go, remember our pound dribbles? So we're going to go here. We still go our cross step, but we go ball and foot same time. So it's here, step. But you step back to here, not here. So if a defender is riding right beside me, and I do this, they're going to go there. And then I go here, okay? So it's just a different form, okay? Here, here. Now it's ball and foot same time. So let's try that. So we're going to start in the middle. You're going to take one dribble, ball and foot, same time. Come back, ball and foot, okay? Alternate your ways, ball and foot, same time, but you really got to pound it, okay? So the key with this one, different than the cross. So remember the cross, we picked up this back foot. Check out my feet with this now. When I'm here, look at it. It's staying, okay? So with the cross, we pick it up. With this one, because we got to come back. And what's this one? Yeah, this is called our pivot foot, right? So we're here, we're stopping here. Just like when you want to do it into a shot, here. The tendency would be this, okay? But if you want a faster, more efficient shot, here. Is anything wrong with this? No, okay, but it's slower, and you're allowing your defense to come at you more. So your foot has to stay on the ground, okay? So we're going to alternate ways, keep that foot on the ground, okay? Here we go. Ball and foot, same time. Snap it. Good. Good. So yes, if you have to break it down, you're here. Here to a shot. Here, shot. And then eventually, you can take this dribble, set it up again. Okay, but the key thing here is ball foot same time. Yes, there, better. Good. Now I'm going to be a little nitpicky. I want this ball out in front of you. Okay, in front of your foot. Okay, rather than to the hip. Okay, because if it's out front here, we can continue to go. Okay, if it's here, now the defender knows I could only go this way with my hips. Okay, or they know I could only go here. So you just become less predictable if the ball is here, out in front of you. Good. Okay, we're going to go for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay. The key is same time, and you're really pounding it into the ground, okay? Because if you put this into a shot, it helps with your ball pickup. That's what we call ball pickup, and I'll get to that in week 7 and 8, okay? But ball pickup, faster into your shot, okay? Faster into your pass. It could be here, okay? We just want to think about doing things more efficiently, okay? It just comes down to little tiny details, okay? We're now going to go, okay? So picture yourself dribbling up the court. Okay, you got a pesky defender. We've all had those defenders next to us. Okay, we want to get rid of them. We could do this one, and one more we could do between the legs, but through the back, okay? We always do between the legs through the front. We're going to do going through the back. So if we're coming here, ball and foot, same time. The ball comes from behind you and steps. So if you see from the side, okay, I'm going here, ball and foot. Here, ball is behind me, ball and foot. Okay, so we're going to break it down just like we did. Okay, you take a dribble, same foot, pick it up. Go the other way, pick it up. And you see how wide you're creating that angle? It's better, okay, and setting you up versus if you do this, if you do this, well, good luck, okay? So imagine you're just here and you come back to the middle, okay? You come back to the middle because now where does the defense think you're going? Left, right? They don't know. That's the beauty. Versus if you come back here and you're here, where's the defense going to go? There, okay? So you really want to here, back up, because now we could play out of this. We could go here, we could go here, we could go float away, okay? But you always got to come back to the middle. So you're here, stop, middle, face me, okay? Middle, which way? Okay, so here we go. Ball and foot, same time. Here. Good, okay? So you should even be just how I did it right there. It came through so much and I'm hanging it, all right? You could lose the ball. Here. Hang. Get that ball up. Here. And hang. Yeah. So how you really let it hang is snap that wrist and your hand's waiting for it. Okay? So if you send it through with enough real pace, if my hand is in here, watch where this ball is going. Okay? You see how fast it was going through there? Okay? So it needs to be going, okay, fast enough where your hand's here catching. Okay? So, same foot, yeah, lose it. Okay? Lose it. Just get used to it being high. Okay? This is allowing us to get used to the pound. Okay? And then we can then shrink it. Okay? Catch it lower. Okay? So the key is ball and foot, same time. Yeah, just like that. Perfect. Now, if you have to break it down again to your shot, that's good too. But ball and foot, same time. Crucial, okay? Here, here. Okay, let's have some playtime with it now. So, we are going to go floating, okay? And I want us to then go same foot stomp. Okay, so we did floating, 1 or 2 dribbles into our cross step. Now I want 1 or 2 floats, okay, into our same foot. So one could look like this. Circle between legs, just like that. And then start again, okay? So it's not about going 100 miles all the time, every time. You go hard for 2, 3 dribbles, reset. All right, so here we go. Okay, and you should hear hear the rhythm of the ball too. Okay, good. Remember, flow. Good. So as long as you're sharp in your movements, okay, you don't need much to lose your defender. All right. Okay, always come back to that middle. Good. Remember, your other foot has to stay on the ground. Other foot stays on the ground. Oh, even I messed up there. Okay, maybe this will help. The reason why we keep this foot on the ground is because after this, I want us to do another move after it, okay? So we float, okay? You're sizing up your defender. You're coming here, here, and then I want you to either go back this way, or now you can go this way, okay? But that's why you keep that other foot on the ground. You're pretty much setting up your defender after the fact that they've caught on, okay? So you're floating, you're here, here. Okay, now I'm going this way, okay? This is where we get to have fun with it and react with the ball, okay? So floating, here, here, and then we go. Oh, I'm off screen again. I gotta do a better job not going off screen. So you float, you're here, here. I'm attacking. My defender caught me. Okay, now I go here. Now we're just going to have fun. We're going to move the ball because I've given you all the footwork, all the tools. Okay, now we just go, and now we play with it. Okay, so I want you to float. Okay, same foot. Now from here, give me one more move. You could either go this way, or the reason why you come back here is because you see, okay, what's your defender giving you? Okay, fine, I'll go this way. Okay? So, play around with it. Oh, wrong foot. Okay, so float. Here. Good. Good. Flow. Yes. Good. There you go. Good. Okay, remember, yeah, you want to stay in this position. Shoulders stay over. So even though you're floating, you're here, sell it, come back, and then maybe go back. Okay? It's good. Here, stop, here to here. Okay, so you got cross step, you got same foot step. Okay, we're going to go for 2 more minutes before we go into our cool down. So I really want you to get out of breath here, okay, for your 2 minutes. Just play. Woo! Keep going. Let the ball dictate. You react to the ball. Don't have in your head anything predetermined. React. Okay? React. You have it all. Okay, good. Okay, we got one more minute. One more minute. should be sweating, and you should be thinking, thank goodness we are done, okay? So we are just going to do a really, really quick cool down, and then I'll get you going, because I always go overtime, so I'm making sure I'm not going overtime. Okay, so let's slow down that breath a bit, okay? We did a lot of work with our legs and our hips, okay? So let's just make sure that they're loose here. Nice wide stance, okay? We're going to push our hips back, okay? And I want you just to flow from side to side, okay? Push your hips back. Keep your 2 feet on the ground, so you don't want to lift up your feet. Good. And just go fluid, all right? It'll depend on your hips. I have a bit tighter hips, okay? So you could feel a pinch, may not, okay? Just a little dynamic. Okay, we're going to switch it to the front now. So I want us to go, I'll show you from the side. You want to lean forward as far as you can, okay? And you want to come through, okay? Working on your balance, okay? And you get a little hamstring stretch. Okay, switch sides. Okay, go as far as you can while keeping a good straight back, keeping those shoulders square. Good. Over. Good. Okay, next we are going to do 1 foot over the other. Okay, we're going to try and reach the ground. We're going to bend that back knee, and I could already feel it in the side, okay, right at the top of your butt. Okay, we have put a lot of pressure. When we do those explosive movements, we're using that muscle a lot, okay? So make sure it's very important. We stretch it just as much as we work it. Okay, we come up. Excellent. Okay, go to the other side. Back knee bends. If you feel it here, you feel it here. If you feel it here, feel there. If you could get to the ground, get to the ground. Okay, remember to breathe. Okay, and 2 more. We're going to grab here. Yeah, lots of balance, lots of footwork. Okay, but you can see how important it is when you're floating. You got to get your feet up off the ground because it's setting yourself up for your next move out of it. So what we did today essentially was we did our float, our setting up dribble, okay, into an attack dribble. So either we're stopping on our same foot, same leg, okay, let's switch sides, or we do our cross step, okay? Either or, it's an attack dribble, exploding after we set up with our float, and then we even added on after that, a counter move. So if we set up our defender with the float, we then hit them with the same foot stomp, but then they're still with us, we still can't shake that defender, then maybe we go into a cross step right after it, because it flows right into it, and then maybe that's when we lose them, okay? So the idea is, I know it's a lot of overload. Remember, do not get frustrated. It does not come just overnight, okay? So remember, all you have to do, you don't even have to have a basketball. You could be like I was, okay? Just in a room where no one sees you, okay? Footwork, footwork, here, okay? Imagine the ball, same foot, here. Because then when now you have the ball, now you're just that much more confident, okay? So practicing, okay, the footwork is just as important, and even if not more, than having the ball, okay? Because if you could visualize it and get comfortable with it, then when you have the ball, it's a little bit easier, okay? So hopefully you stick around for next week. We will build off of this into floating. We were always moving with the ball. Now I'm going to just make things even more difficult for you. I'm going to show you a different ball handling move called shifts, where we're now not moving with the ball, we're going to move away from the ball, okay? So we're going to do that next week, all right? We will revisit this stuff, and remember to keep trying it, all right? So thank you for joining me for this week. Hopefully we see you again next week, and remember, it's okay to lose the ball, all right?